So, I'm here to do a tutorial on how to do lows. I'm not new to YouTube, probably have videos, I don't know. My shit isn't showing up on this channel anymore, so that's good. Because I want to restart my shit. Anyways, yeah, you want to start by the basics. You need water or whatever you have. You know, keep when you're doing this, you got to keep yourself hydrated. You got to keep your vocal cords hydrated so you don't burn quick. You don't just fucking start screaming and then you're hurting your one hurts. Yeah, it's gonna fucking hurt. I mean, regardless, if you're new to this, odds are you're gonna have some pain. You're gonna your throat's gonna hurt. I've been doing this for 4 years now. I've been posting covers and shit, but they're not, like I said, they're not showing up. I've been posting covers, and I've been doing it for 4 years, and still, if I stop doing it for a week or two, my vocal cords are gonna have to readjust. It's just your vocal cords take a minute to readjust. Now to the beginning, it's like your shit's not gonna sound amazing when you first start unless you're this superhuman hybrid that you just fucking hyena screaming and you just automatically know what you're doing. No, when I first started, I was screaming. I don't do that anymore. I broke that habit. It doesn't take a lot of energy, but it takes a lot of grit. You just can't get on there, and you got to put your all into it when you're doing this. You got to exert. When you're screaming, you're exhaling air from your stomach. You're not doing it from your throat. It's going to hit your throat, but you're not doing it from your throat. How to tell the difference? If your stomach is like flexing around where your abs are, if they start flexing, when you speak, it doesn't happen. But if you scream, it's like your stomach tightens up and it comes out. And that's how you can tell between if you're doing it too soft or you're doing it too hard, is by your stomach or by your throat. Now, like I said, when you first start, your throat's gonna hurt anyways. But like I said, you're probably not gonna sound amazing when you first start. But that's why you practice. And it's all about the control of air you project. It's not that I'm not coming directly to the topic, I am, but I'm letting you know the basic of it. If you're going to scream, you got to control your airflow. Like, depending on my airflow, like for instance, like that was the shape too, but I mean the more air you project depends on not only the volume but how amplified it, like the amplitude, and how like, what's the word for it? How hard it comes out, like how real it sounds. Like if I just sat here and went, it's basically when you're doing it, you're just grunting. Basically, that's the simplest I can explain it. You're grunting, and the grunt just gets harder and harder. The air just pushes out more and more, and you tighten up more in your stomach. Like if I'm gonna grunt, I'm like, well, a lot of people don't sit there and grunt, but that's basically just, if I'm grunting, I'm and it's all about the shape of your mouth. I'm going like if you were saying your mouth would be that shape. You won't go but it's when you're grunting, it's just like and you just push more air in it. You just, and really, you got to find your control level. You got to find what works for you. In your throat, you gotta find how high or how low you gotta go to get where you want to be. Whisper screaming works sometimes to get the idea of what you want. Like if I was listening to Annihilator and it was I can't name a song off the back, like Decapitation, Fornication, and be like, first slow you get that picture of what the fuck happened in there. So I'm like, so if I was doing that line from Infinite Annihilator, they're kind of raspy right now. I haven't eaten in a while. And yeah, and basically that's how everything connects, is from low. If you're going to low to high, despite what every video I've seen in the past, no, I did not learn from videos. I learned from myself, and then I looked at videos, and it kind of helped me structure what I needed to do. And I've heard people go, you go from low to high. Well, that's kind of difficult for some people because you got 3 levels to pass. You got 2 levels to pass. You got lows and mids, and then you got to hit highs. Highs and lows, you got to understand, are 2 different things. They require more air. It requires more air. It requires you to throttle yourself more. It takes way more than a low does. Like a high, you got to project. You go from like this. I can't do highs here. I can't do highs where I live. I can't really do them anyways. And so lows, when you're lows, if you're trying to convert to highs, I'll make another video on this, but when I'm somewhere else. But lows, it's just all about how much you push and how much you push, how much air you project. And really, it's just so. And mids are basically the same way, except it's your mouth shape. Like if I'm going, or